Hi guys, welcome back. Something a little bit different from me. This is going to be a review on this here. This is a Roland is it C.II? C11? Don't know, I've done nothing about this. There's a couple of groovy things with this little kit. Let's take a look. Okay chaps, usual thing for a Profi pack. Nice box art, that looks quite pretty down there. We've got usual old stuff around here. But what has drawn to my attention to this is the schemes. Look at these schemes here, look absolutely fantastic. Well, a little bit more like obviously inside the box. So as you can see, we're all packaged up. What I'll do my usual way, we'll just go away, we'll unpackage all this lot, and then we'll come back and have a good look. In time-honoured fashion, we'll try with the We'll try the instructions first. I know nothing about this aeroplane. I haven't got a clue, other than the fact a couple of features on there that I kind of love. So we have to build this. But we'll come across that in a minute. So if you can see this, we can pause that and have a quick look at that if you can. So usual old stuff. Bit of a call out on here. We've got some paint paint call outs here, and then we'll have a look. So we're obviously wooden fuselage. So the front internal fuselage is all going to be like a timber cabin. Got some PE to go on the windows. It's all pretty. That way around. Got more PE framing for the windows. Obviously, I don't think looking at it you ain't going to see much of that, but it's there anyway. That's all pretty basic. That's pretty straightforward. Seat, pilot seat there, observer's seat here. He obviously hasn't got any seat belts, poor old bugger, because seat belts on here for the pilot. Again, this is all pretty straightforward. As I said before, all wooden cabin, so that should be quite nice to paint up. Obviously we have PE for the instrument panel, which I'll have a look at that in a minute. And there's a diagram to show you how it should look like before you close them up together. Look, that's okay. We've got a separate engine, little engine exposed. The cylinder heads, that looks okay. Again, looks all pretty straightforward. Lower wing going on there. A mast set, so part of this Profi pack. Masking inside the. No, it can't be right. So, maybe mask them up before you. I don't know. I have to come from. Looks like here they're asking you after the event to mask the windows up on the inside, and then you could do your painting. Obviously remember to take them off again before you close up your fuselage. That would be embarrassing. Mast set for the wheels. Upper wings are going on. Slightly unusual for a biplane obviously, because the wings, the upper wings are part of the fuselage rather than lifted up from the fuselage. It's quite nice, isn't it? Straightforward up to now. Undercart again, usual, Eduard's vague fitting anchor points here. That'll be. We'll have to have a look at the kit, but I bet there's not a lot there. It'll all be pretty vague. That will be, in my experience of Eduard biplanes. We've got the machine gun here. Obviously this is a PE jacket there. That looks okay. Is that a choice machine gun one for the lad at the back? Don't know. We'll have to have a look. That looks okay. And then we have the wiring diagram, so to speak. Again, this is pretty rudimentary in the way of what am I trying to say here? Cabling for the wings. To count them up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 aside. That's not too bad at all. Bear in mind the Brit fit I've just done 25 aside cables, wires, so not so many on this. Should be okay. But this is really what's drawn my attention to this kit, is the schemes. So we start off with this fish diagram, this fish scheme, the wall fish thing. Obviously this comes with a decal, and then it's calling out for the blue grey, which I believe, if I'm having a look, should be RLM 76. So there's that, which is a nice colour anyway. Then we go to these two babies. Look at that! How beautiful that is! How beautiful that is! We'll get more of a traditional camo, but we do get like a little shark's mouth or fish's mouth. And the skin of the back is equally as nice. But I've just noticed we don't get curtains. This is the one thing that, another thing that drew me to this is the actual, these two schemes have curtains for the windows though. How plush is that? And I don't think Fishy hasn't got the curtains, so ease out. But between these two, for me, don't know. I like the violet, but I also like that one. Don't know. So there's your instructions. Okay, so we'll have a look at the decals next. Should we get them out and have a look, see what these... Let's have a good look. So, obviously on the back, on this one here, we've got the fish scale design. Let's put that just on one side for a sec. Over there. So we've got the fish scale, which actually would be quite nice to do as well, wouldn't it? You know, they're decals, but I suppose they're a little bit on the thick side perhaps. Not much carrier film. Quite nice though. Or we have the standard, I'll say standard. And we have the other two schemes. Now where are these curtains? There are the curtains. That's good, isn't it? Actually these are very flat. If they're anything like the Eduard's ordinary or usual decals that I've been on my last two kits, they all go down absolutely fabulously. The mouths here look teethy. Nice yellow 44. So yeah, so they will be absolutely fine. Absolutely brilliant they will be. So we have a mask set. We're not going to get that out. We all know what a mask set looks like. You won't be able to see this, but I can see 8 squares. There's obviously internal and external, and a couple for the wheels. You know, that's fine, isn't it? And I'm going to run straight on to the PE. Quite comprehensive. Hope this isn't flashing out on you. Quite comprehensive. I won't get them out because we can kind of see through there. Some grills. Here's the jacket for the machine gun. That would be for the windows internally. Bits and bobs. Quite nice. And then obviously the IP and a bit more seat belts. Use the instrument panel PE definitely, but obviously we've got to make sure that our woodworking skills, if you like, got to match that, unless you have it unmatched, of course. So yeah, that's quite nice. That's quite a nice little photo etch set. So we'll start looking at the plastic, obviously with the fuselage halves. There's the IP, that obviously does need changing because it's a bit basic to say the least. Seat again, it's a little bit basic. Sounds like somebody's in upstairs. Fuselage, yes, well we have some detail. So obviously this is going to be a wooden, obviously, so there won't be no pan lines as such. Obviously the front end will probably be metal here. Internally, yeah, well we've certainly got some detail we can play with. We can use that. That's quite a nice sprue there. So here we have, this is actually leapt into sprue D at the minute. So engine, pretty basic, but you know, we are a 1/48 scale. The rocker covers, are they? Wheels, there's no flash, I can't see any flash. Thank you. The flat parts here are very, very basic. There's no relief there at all. There is on that. Oh no, yeah, there's a bit different one, isn't it? But yeah, that's fine. It is quite basic. There is no there isn't a lot of detail on it, but I'm sure we'll be fine. And then final sprue is obviously what they are, the wings. It's got a bit of something on there, like a little, I don't know what it is. Don't know what that is. It's not moulded like a mismould or anything. It's like in the plastic. I don't know. And the same one there, look, the same there. Hopefully, good slap of primer will get rid of that bit of nonsense. Now the ribs are all there. As I say, can't see any flash or burring or anything like that. Injector pins, can't see it. Oh, there's a bit of a sink mark there, but that's obviously the back of some sort of inside of the cockpit. Hopefully, she ain't going to see that anyway. Exhaust, if you can want drilling out. But no, that looks okay. Spinner, squeaky. No, that looks fine as well. Size-wise, yeah, that looks fine. Absolutely fine. That's the last sprue we're going to look at anyway, but absolutely fine. It should build up into a very nice little kit. And I'm still don't know which scheme to go for. Back to me. Well, that was nice. Don't you think that's lovely? Schemes. Which one's it going to be? Don't know yet. So something like I said before, something different. German, obviously. Don't normally do anything other than British for the past couple of years, so this will make a nice change for me. Something a little bit different, as I say. Still sticking with the biplane theme. I've still got this itch that I can't get rid of, so I must build this. Like I say, the schemes are the ones that actually suck me into getting it. That and the curtains, of course. The curtains. Not many airplanes these days have curtains, so that will be certainly something different to do, which sounds great, doesn't it? Don't worry, normal service will be resumed in due course, as per the British stuff, so fret not. Okay, so we'll see this kicking around. Obviously this won't go up on British Aviation, obvious. I have looked, I can't find no connection to the British aviation industry with this kit, with this aeroplane. If you have found or you do know of a connection, I can get it up on the base, please let me know. I can't find anything. Okay, I'm going to leave it with you. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing. Happy modelling, and we'll see you soon. Okay, lads, see you later.